Inspiration Station, Worship 94.5 FM. Your man RoJay holding it down for you. I always enjoy introducing you guys to new faces, new voices, new music. Tonight is no different. Have my man Brad Marquis on the line. He has a upcoming tour called The Music of Sam Cooke. A change is going to come, and also preparing to drop his new single, Blowing in the Wind. So had to get him on the line. We got to catch up with him and see what's really good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right, man. I am doing okay. Long, busy day, but that's pretty much all of them nowadays.
Every day. Now, you're getting ready for a round of shows where you're covering the music of Sam Cooke, and I want to know what made you choose Sam Cooke as the artist to cover?
Well, it actually chose me. Let's go that route. You know, it was many moons ago, like 2008, I was coming off of a residency, acting residency, and I didn't want to wait around for the next opportunity or anything of that nature. So I wanted to do something myself. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was hanging out at a friend's house, and she gave me a book. It was called Dream Book, Sam Cooke Autobiography. And, you know, she was like, Brad, you know, I had heard of multiple times, but was the previous one to mention it, that I looked like him. I didn't know much about Sam. So I took the book and started doing my research, and then lo and behold, I found out I did know a lot about Sam because my grandparents would play him in the house religiously. Him, the Soul Stirrers, they would just have back in the day, they just have the radio on all day long. And so the music was just played through the house all day long. So I knew a lot of his music instinctively just from my youth. So I buckled down, decided to do the work. So for 3 months, I just studied everything Sam Cooke, any YouTube video, any information I could find, and got everything down, mannerisms, things of that nature, and decided to do a tribute to him where I would do half of his songs, half of my songs. And the reasoning for that was I saw a lot of myself in his journey and in his 33 years of life. So I felt like bridging the correlation between he and I. And then as the years have gone on, the show has evolved 4 or 5 different times to where we are today.
Sounds good. And so much so that you're preparing to release your single, which is the cover for Blowing in the Wind. Of all of his songs, what was so special to you about Blowing in the Wind?
Blowing in the Wind is originally a Bob Dylan song that Sam Cooke covered because he believed it just spoke so closely to the condition of Black America at that time, and it still speaks very closely to the conditions of Black America in this time. So, you know, that was one of the main reasonings behind wanting to push that song out, just to keep awareness in the forefront. You know, it's a beautiful song, one of my favorite songs to sing in the show. And, at this point, it was probably one of the easiest to get licensed, to be honest.
And then that leads into your project, Love, and that's dropping this spring. What did you learn about yourself as an artist by covering Sam Cooke?
Well, the EP is already out. I actually released the EP during COVID.
Okay.
And I released it during the COVID season because when COVID hit, I know you remember, everything shut down. You know, nobody knew if they were going left, right, up, or down. And there was the only thing I really felt a lot of was negativity coming from whatever medium you were on, whether it was the social media, TV, radio. It was just a lot of negativity being spewed. And I felt that music, artists such as myself, Sam Cooke, we shift the culture, the paradigm, the energy of the world. I didn't want to be one of those artists who tabled all of my music till the industry came back up or we were able to perform consistently again. I felt like the world needed it now, so that's why I pushed the music out, not to make any money, but just to try and shift the negativity and energy that was permeating the country, the world. And definitely Sam Cooke, as he transitioned from a pop star to an activist, a lot of his music did as well. And I felt that within myself, wanting to drill down to topics that were more social in nature, as well as love.
Now, there is a real difference between touring and recording in the studio. What is most fulfilling for you as an artist?
For me as an artist, it's always been about collaboration. Whether I'm in the studio, whether I'm on a stage, it's always about collaboration. The most fun I've had has been just working with people, working with other creatives, working with other talented people, working with wise, knowledgeable individuals in whatever field, be it business, be it art. It's always been the collaborative. I've never enjoyed sitting in a studio by myself and writing by myself or producing something by myself. We've had to do it because of COVID. We've had to do it because of how the industry has evolved or devolved. And artists have become even more self-contained, so we have to learn more, we have to do more as far as writing, producing, artist development, promotion, marketing, things. We've had to do a lot, wear a lot of those different hats ourselves, and for me it was never fun doing it alone. I started in the music business where before, a lot of the home studios came about. I actually came in the music business as we were transitioning into the home studio. So I do remember a time, before all of that, and it was always more appealing for me and always more appealing to grind and grow with other individuals. That's joy for me.
Once again, my man Brad Marquis, I do appreciate your time. I know the music of Sam Cooke, A Change Is Gonna Come tour, is gonna be major. It's hitting spots like Texas, Arkansas, Virginia. Yeah, all of those dates are online, so you guys can check that out if you're into traveling. But we'll definitely be watching your journey, man, and I appreciate you once again for calling into the Love Offering and showing us so much love.
I appreciate it, man.
You guys keep it locked right here. I got so much more on the way. Your inspiration station, Worship 94.5 FM.